Hello everybody. Today is January 21st, 2021, and I am on my way to the gym as always. So today I wanted to talk about those foods. I mentioned it in the last video, but those foods that tend to throw me off track personally. And it's not because they're bad foods or because they're just unhealthy or anything, but I specifically have an issue with them and when I have them. So to start the list off, for me, a food that I shouldn't have because it throws me off track is cereal. Cereal for me, it's super high in calories, but it's also not filling. So for me, it's easy to eat three to four bowls in one sitting, and that could easily transfer into almost 1,000 plus calories depending on the cereal brand. Let's say the average 1 cup of cereal is about 120 calories. I'm gonna display my bad math skills for a minute. About 1 cup in each bowl probably holds about 3. So we're probably looking at almost let's see, 100, that's 3, 20, 360. No, 460. Let's just say 400 calories per bowl of just plain cereal. And when you add in the whatever liquid you use, I typically use soy milk because I am lactose intolerant. Yeah, you're pushing it. And just say 3 cups of cereal probably needs about 1.5 cups of milk to 2. Now you're pushing it to about 700 calories per bowl. I don't care how they market it or how they advertise it. There is literally no cereal in the market that is, well, for me, the calories don't justify the consumption, because after 1 bowl, you probably want more, like me. Sorry for the coughs. I'm a little congested. I'm not sick or anything. Otherwise, I wouldn't be going to the gym. But I always have like this persistent like congestion. It's always been like this. Food number 2 would have to be pasta combination dishes. So things like spaghetti, macaroni and cheese, lasagna, things like that. Those really tend to throw me off. And again, not because they're unhealthy. Like, pasta is relatively healthy, but I think it's just that we often, when we make things like macaroni and cheese or spaghetti, we make them in such large quantities because we want to eat it today and tomorrow, which is also another issue. When I have spaghetti, I often just pile up the plate, and that is high in calories. And I think it's probably more of a visual and mental aspect to it, because there's a giant pot of spaghetti, and then when you look at your plate, the plate is obviously smaller than the pot. So it's like a perception thing. So you don't feel like you're eating as much as you would think, or that you perceive in a way. So yeah, same with macaroni, lasagna, all that jazz. Another big another dish that I probably should cut back or cut out would be pizza. And I think pizza is like the same as pasta in a certain aspect. Again, it's not necessarily unhealthy, but it's just like the quantities that I eat it. Like, I don't think I've ever had pizza and only ate just two slices. So I'd always end up going for 5 or 6. And like I said, that might just be a personal struggle for me. So yeah, I'm trying to think of any other ones that might be an issue for me, but I think those are the main ones. Like, I don't think I've ever had a problem overeating something like, oh, I have another one, French fries. Like, even when I cook them at home and they're coming in a frozen bag, French fries is definitely a food that I try to not have, or that I should be cutting out. And because, like everything else, like let's take the potato, for example. Potatoes are relatively healthy. You can bake them, boil them. Like, 2 hefty sized russets are going to fill you up. especially like if you're like me and you eat the skin and everything else, they're gonna fill you up. But with fries, it's not so much the fry itself, it's how we prepare them and the quantity again. So usually when I have fries, they're like deep fried from a McDonald's or something, and there's like they're loaded with salt, and even the ones from like the store, the freezer section, frozen fries, and even if you cook them in the oven, like they're still like processed with a lot of like oils and things and fats added to them to make them taste better. But yeah, shouldn't have it. And I think one last thing that I struggle with is just fast food in general. And just because it's fast. Some days when I get off work and it's dark outside and I really don't feel like going home to cook, I just stop at McDonald's, or I try to be healthy and stop at Chipotle, and it usually knocks me off of my progress for the day. So yeah, those are the foods that typically mess me up. I know a lot of people, if they were making their own personal list, they would probably say soda and candy and chips and stuff, but I've never, even at my highest, I was never a big junk food eater, so to say. I used to struggle with soda consumption when I was larger, but nowadays I just drink diet soda, which I'm not going to claim that diet soda is healthy, quote unquote, but it is a better alternative to normal soda, and it has 0 calories. So that's all I'm really concerned about, is the calories as far as like my drinks go. But yeah, that's it. I'm on my way to the gym, and I will check in with you guys later. Have a great day.